today we're going to be starting a new book. It is a fiction text. And just like we've been doing, we're going to be analyzing the point of view and the perspective. Okay? So our goal is going to be to understand not only what point of view the story's told from, but what are the perspectives of the different characters.
My sister
okay?
is a sissy.
So, Rashay, that's the poem, not this book. So this book is called Vinny and Me, and you're going to take a moment first to preview it and make a prediction with your partner next to Adriana, Brianna, Rashay, Ashley, Kimberly, Treasure. What do you think you're going to learn in this book, and what is your evidence for that prediction? Okay? So, I predict I will, or it will be about. So I predict. And then what is your evidence for the prediction? So whenever you're ready, you guys can pick who goes first in your partner.
Okay. I think this
book
book
is
is...
sailing or fishing and stuff. Because in this page,
this book is...
I think they're both brothers. I don't know.
Boat and stuff.
Do you think what, Kimberly?
These two are brothers.
So
Okay. What's your evidence for that prediction?
Wait. Is this a girl?
Just because the cover has the two pictures in it.
I think it's about adventures.
Isn't this a girl?
Like adventures.
Can boys have
I think it's about adventures.
You think it's going to be about adventures, Treasure?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
It's because I'm looking at some of the pages, and it shows like they've been going to a lot of places and having fun.
All right, Ashley, I'd like you to share your prediction with the group and your evidence.
What I predict is going to happen in the book is that they are going to have a family vacation.
Okay, and what supports your prediction?
What supports my prediction is I see like a family.
Okay.
And I see like people packing.
Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, we're not going to share any more predictions. We're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, so I want you to, not flip to the back, flip to the inside, okay, to where it has our table of contents. And I heard somebody mention how it doesn't look like a typical fiction story, right? It's a little different. So the formatting might take some getting used to, but if you look at that table of contents, Rashay, you'll see that it's got
The bombshell.
that it has chapters just like any book might have, right? So we're going to read the first chapter, which is called what, Rashay?
The bombshell.
The bombshell. No, everybody's going to read it independently. And as you're reading, you guys will notice, ladies, that I gave you some Post-it notes. Everybody got their Post-it notes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you want the same color as everyone else? Did you get some?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to use the Post-it note specifically to find point of view and perspective. Okay? So, first of all, let's review what is point of view. Adriana, what's point of view mean?
Point of view means like what somebody's like seeing, and then like what they're seeing from like, their point of view.
Okay. And what are two types of point of views that we can have in a story?
First person and third person. Isn't there not a second person?
Rashay, how would you know if it was first person or third person?
It would say lots of I.
For who? For which?
For me.
Is that first person or third person? First person would what? Say it in a complete sentence for me.
First person, you would like tell about like I did this, I did that. My name is Rashay.
My, good. And if it was third person, Brianna, what would you hear?
If it was third person, you would hear she. Wait, what was it?
She, he, they, right? And you're looking for the anchor chart. Good job using your resources. Okay, so guys, listen up. You're also going to be thinking about perspective. Who can remind us, what does perspective mean? How's it different from point of view? All right, Ashley, you're feeling nervous, but I think you got it, girl. Let's hear it.
Well, I think
perspective.
Perspective is like how a person feels.
Yeah, how they feel about something, okay? So if you find evidence to support what the point of view is or what the character's perspectives are, just in the first chapter, you're going to just note it with a sticky. You don't need to write anything. That's why I made them super small, okay? So right now I'd like to see you independently, silently reading just chapter 1. Yes. So it does look different. Matthew, a point to you for being on task. Thank you. Jackie, also a point for you being on task. William, do you need support with something? Alan, thank you for being on task. Mesla, you are on task reading silently. Sherilyn, you are on task reading silently.
How many perspectives?
You can look for as many as you can. So you're looking for evidence of whose point of view the story is being told from, first or third, and then what's that character's perspective? How is that character feeling about different things, okay?
You read these too?
Like the feelings.
So this is the story.
Okay.
Oh, the whole chapter's that?
Yes. No, the whole chapter goes until page 6. So 2, 4, and 5. Okay?
Okay.
So, sorry guys, I should have clarified that better. Okay. It's pages 2 to 5, okay? For chapter 1. Okay. Guys, just leave it. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm more concerned with you reading. Yes, yes. Does that help you get ideas? Absolutely. Okay. So are yours and the 3 pieces of evidence you still talk about? Point of view. So start with 2 about the character's perspective. How does he feel about things? Right? All right, William and Andres, do you need to go to your desk and do the work? This is your final chance then.
I'm finished.
Okay, you finished? And you think that that's fine. Evidence and point of view?
Yes.
Yes, yes, because you're going to do this.
What type of point of view?
Well, what's your evidence? What kinds of words are you
I have mine. I won't teach mine.
Oh, you don't want to change yours? You already know. Okay.
Yeah, but
I think it's first person point of view. What do you think?
I'll start with third. Because it was explaining about the family and that.
What does it say though? Maybe the focus is on reading.
Oh my God.
I was surfing the internet, right? My holiday.
It's because when I saw it, I heard mom came and then it says.
So read just the first sentence.
Okay,
Even
so,
like this in my parents' life.
Right? Okay. So are you changing your name now that it's first person? And then start to think about his perspective, right?
I think he's starting to get a little annoyed about what's going on.
Okay. So think about that. Keep it in mind. His perspective. Okay. So yeah, his perspective
all the way around.
Perspective means like
what the character's thinking or feeling about this thing, the way they see the world, right?
They just have person feels about the feelings.
Yeah. So remember yesterday we talked about how your religion can influence your perspective, your culture can influence your perspective, the wall can influence your perspective. Okay? Ladies, let's finish wrapping up. Let's finish wrapping up. Just leave it. The chapter, okay, with your sticky notes. If you are done, make sure you have evidence both for the point of view and the perspective. If you're not done, take your time to get it finished. Okay. Just focus. Okay? That's where you stop. Don't read the part that says Vinny. All right, Ashley looks like she's ready. I'm going to give you guys 1 minute to finish up, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Were you able to find some evidence for the perspective of the character? So I need you to focus on it.
Sticky notes do not stick out.
I do.
Yes, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I did.
Okay, just wait. What is that writing about?
Found it.
Rashay, do we go to the bathroom when you're in guided reading group with me? Rashay, go to your desk and read the chapter. You don't have anything prepared for the discussion, so you do not go to the bathroom during guided reading group. You know that. All right. Go to your desk and read. No, I'll bring you back when we're ready. All right. Pencils down, eyes up. If you haven't quite finished, it's okay. You're still going to participate in the discussion, okay? Ashley, pencil down. So, you're going to turn and talk with your partner. The first discussion is what point of view is the story told from and how do you know? Whoever started the discussion last time will listen first this time, okay? Does that sound good? Ashley, you're your new partner. So, just point of view to begin. Go ahead and talk with your partner. So, Ashley, what did we decide?
We decided to put first person point of view.
Okay, so it's first person point of view. And what did you find your own evidence later to support it too?
It's like my right here in this and I guess first page right here.
Okay, how does that show you?
It says you see my parents take their foster kids into their homes.
Good, that's really good noticing. So that even the illustration is
My
okay?
Great.
Yeah.
All right.
Right here next
3,
to it.
And then
2,
and it said
1,
I.
0. It's okay if only one person got to share. All right, so, Brianna, what did you and Adriana think? What point of view is the story person?
I wish things could be a little different.
So that evidence shows you it's what type of point of view?
First person.
Okay, so the evidence shows me.
The evidence shows me that it's first person point of view.
Because why?
Because he said I.
Okay, good. And so do we think this main character is going to tell the story the whole time? Is
Yeah.
it seeming like it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Even look at the title, guys. What's the title?
Winnie and me.
Vinny and
Oh,
me.
Vinny.
Right?
Yeah, Winnie.
Winnie. It looks kind of like a W because it's this crazy graphic font, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now the next person is going to share. What are the characters' perspectives? He gives us some of his feelings right away, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are his perspectives in this story? So the other person's going to share, and you're going to reverse roles of who's listening. Okay? Sound good?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Right here in the first
I
paragraph,
noticed
it says
on the very
right here
first
on the
page,
first
he
paragraph.
says, You see, my parents take in foster kids.
It said right here, life chewed me thoroughly and spat me out again. And I survived more than that. I landed on my feet, yet sometimes I wish things could be a little different. I said, right? Life chewed me thoroughly and spat me out again. And I survived more than that. I landed on my feet, yet sometimes I wish things could be a little different.
Right here, it says, I wish things
Do you want to
could be
add
a
anything
little
to that?
Yeah.
He sometimes says it sometimes like a mean way if you read it in a different voice because maybe he's selfish. He'll be like, I wish things could be a little bit.
Okay. So we're wondering if his character traits might be a little bit selfish because of that perspective he has. All right. Voices off. Eyes back together. Treasure. What did you and Kimberly think about? What is this character's kind of perspective so far? It's hard when there's not a ton of events yet, but I think we can get an idea.
Well, I think...
I forgot you said over there because you didn't want to be in it. Go ahead.
So, the first paragraph, I think is pretty interesting, and it starts life and ends with different.
Okay, so guys, she gave you really specific information so that you can follow along in your own text. Go ahead and read it out loud for us, Treasure.
Okay. Life chewed me thoroughly, then spat me out again, and I survived. More than that, I landed on my feet. Yet sometimes, I wish things could be a little different.
So what does that tell you about his perspective?
Well, he's like, it's not literally someone chewed him out and spat him out. Well, yeah. And he's just feeling like he's not feeling very good, and he's surviving.
Yeah. Does that expression mean his life has been easy or tough?
Tough.
It means his life has been tough, right? But he's surviving.
He's been going through things.
He's been going through a lot of things. All right. Ashley, do you agree with Treasure's thinking, and would you like to add on to it in any way?
I agree with Treasure, and also, even though he has been through a lot of things, he's sometimes being annoyed about this going on, and sometimes trying to be like sassy.
Okay. Could you give us an example of that? What is he specifically annoyed about, or what does he seem to get kind of sassy about?
It says, but how would you like to share your room, your family, and chunks of your entire life with a bunch of strangers? Exactly. Like, it's when it actually like sassed it up when it said exactly.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Good. And who's he having to share his life with, Kimberly?
His brother. Strangers.
Strangers. What kinds of strangers?
Foster
kids.
So who can explain to us what are foster kids? Adriana?
Foster kids are like, it says in the book War on Foster Kids, where it says, you see my parents taking foster kids until their home situations are more stable.
Treasure, you want to add something to that?
Yeah, I also think that foster kids are like kids that don't have any parents, like their parents gave them away.
Yeah.
And so they need like a foster parent.
Do you have any cans?
Any cans?
For
The canned food? There's a box at the back. You can go check. So foster kids can get taken in if a parent ends up going to jail or something, then another family would take that kid in, right? Or if a parent is sick or is having problems with health issues or drugs or something like that, right? And sometimes they'll go back and live with their family again once things are better. And sometimes foster kids end up getting adopted. Okay?
We're going to bring back the
Good.
box.
So, we already have some point of view and perspective. Do you guys think that perspectives change or tend to stay the same throughout a story? turn and talk with your partner and give a reason why. Ashley, I want you to join the girls this time. Do perspectives tend to stay the same in a fiction story or change throughout the story? What do you girls think?
What I think is that perspective will change throughout the story because maybe right here he says he's sassy, he's frustrated, and then over here it says brilliant, and like maybe he's excited about something.
I agree with you because I also hear an interview on it. Because mom needs to go do something. He could also he will think it's a bad thing. Like I thought they didn't like him at first, and then he started helping them with stuff, and then in the fifth grade I was
usually stories have a problem and a solution. So generally perspective changes, right? Good. Okay, so ladies, for next time you're going to have a reading assignment, okay? It's going to not be due till Monday because I'm going to be out on Friday. We'll talk about that later. But you are going to have 2 more chapters to read, which is easy because these are short chapters, okay? Right here, while you're reading, I want you to record 5 main events in your notebook, okay? Those don't have to be complete sentences. This is taking notes, right? So you might say, like, Vinny shows up. Okay? That would be a main event, right? I don't know. That's just an example. And as you're reading, I want you to just be thinking about point of view and perspective, okay? You can use your notes if you want to for more point of view and perspective. Okay. I just want to make sure you have it read and that you've thought about those things so that when we meet on Monday, we'll have an in-depth discussion on it. Sound good? All right. Get your assignment recorded. What, Ashley? I'm going to be out of town. I'm sorry. What?
What?
I am going to a wedding.
When are you coming back?
Did I tell you guys I was going to a wedding? Okay. So, Miss Bailey stole it. Once you have your assignment recorded, you can go back to your desk, and I will put up on the Promethean from now on that Group 4 has a reading assignment, okay? Remember, you can work with 1 or 2 other partners for reading assignments. Yeah. So it's due the 14th. Read chapters 2 and 3, record 5 main events, and just think about point of view and perspective as you go. Yeah, you can work in a group of 3 or 2, okay? All right. Rashay, did you finish chapter 1? Yes? No? Maybe so? Yeah. Okay.
Did you know today's the election day?
Yes.
Perfect. What?